Hello woo. Welcome our channel. We'll explain anything and everything so we can learn together. So, let's see what I can cook up for you today.
Okay, so last week I decided to check out this insanely untouched island in the Philippines called Sayan Island. Crystal water, zero tourists, and honestly the kind of place adventurers brag about online. Then boom. Weather plot twist. Boat eats itself upside down. I wash up on the beach looking like a soggy sandwich. No phone. No signal. No humans. Just me, nature, and questionable decisions. So, yeah, welcome to 7 days stranded on a deserted island. Let me show you exactly how I survived and why the techniques actually worked. Find water. First mission, water. Your body can go 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water, and trust me, in island heat, it feels like 3 hours. I followed the terrain downhill until I heard dripping sounds. Found a tiny freshwater pocket hidden between rocks. Rule of thumb. If you see footprints near a water source, it means animals are using it. You should choose a spot without footprints because it keeps you away from shared animal water paths and reduces the risk of contamination from animal waste. I filtered the water using sand, cloth, and charcoal from burnt wood. Charcoal absorbs toxins through adsorption. If you don't have charcoal when filtering water, don't panic. You can still use cloth, sand, and gravel for mechanical filtration and always boil the water afterward. In the wild, you can replace charcoal with heated clay, broken ceramics, or regular wood charcoal from a campfire. Remember, clear water isn't always safe, but boiled water almost always is. Shelter. I build an elevated frame shelter. Why is it effective? I want to protect my ear from small animals like snakes, insects, and rodents. It also keeps me off the damp ground, animal paths, and retain body heat. Fire. I couldn't find bamboo, so I switched to the classic primitive but iconic combo: a hard stone and a steel knife. I smashed them together like a frustrated caveman, honestly. My hands were shaking, but finally, one tiny spark hit the tinder. And in that moment, I swear I heard a victory soundtrack. When a hard stone strikes steel, it shaves off tiny metal fragments, and those fragments turn into sparks. Dry tinder grass, coconut fibers, tree bark catches those sparks easily. And once you have fire, you basically have security system. Dealing with snakes. I didn't fight snakes. This isn't an action movie. Instead, I tap the ground with a stick while walking. Snakes sense vibrational waves way better than sound. When they feel footsteps, they leave first because they think you're the predator. Food. I stick to the easy stuff. Crabs, shellfish, coconuts, seaweed. I found small prey because it's high safety, low effort. Coconut water kept my electrolytes stable, grilled food killed any parasites, and seaweed gave me iodine and minerals. Weather. The weather changed from sunny to chaos in minutes. That because island weather flips fast due to convection currents and lack of landmass. So I reinforced my shelter with vines nature's rope and dug a drainage trench. First, you need to choose the right vine. Not every vine works. Go for ones that are fresh and slightly moist. They're flexible and way harder to snap. If the vine has a firm core, even better, because it can handle more load. And of course, avoid anything rotten or brittle. One note, if a vine is too dry, it'll break the moment you pull on it. Once you've got a good vine, the easiest nut to start with is the square knot, super reliable for connecting to vines. It's simple: left over right and pull down, then right over left and pull down again. You'll get a clean, flat cross that doesn't twist, and it holds tension really well. Perfect for securing roof leaves or the frame of your shelter. If you need to tie a vine onto something solid like a tree trunk, a post, or a wooden beam use the clove hitch. Wrap the vine once around the pole, then wrap a second loop over the first, tuck the end into the gap, and pull it tight. It's extremely secure when the force is coming from one direction, which makes it ideal for setting up in a frame shelter. And the best part, it doesn't slide down the pole. The mini first aid arc. I got tiny cuts from sharp corals. Nothing serious. But infections on islands? They upgrade fast. First, I boiled water to sterilize it, then used palm fibers as breathable bandages. Preventing infection is easier than treating one, especially with no meds. The rescue arc. Every morning, I kept a smoke signal burning. Built a giant SOS sign with rocks. On day 7, finally, a fishing boat spotted the smoke and came closer. The experience was scary, exhausting, but honestly, life-changing. Would I do it again? Probably. But next time, I'm bringing a bigger boat. Okay, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your friends. And let us know in the comments, which of these facts blew your mind the most? See you in the next episode.